Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So, today we're going to take a look at a massively powerful EZA. At least I think they'll be massively powerful. To be fair, we'll see. I think they're looking like they could be pretty good. Now, we've got the God Equip build. I'm sure a lot of people would see this and go, oh, that's at least a better amount of additional. I'm going to tell y'all flat out, if I had more, I've only got one of these, right? And, I mean, super physical. I could see a lot of characters coming out that are super physical. I didn't really want to toss down that last dodge and defense one I had right here. So I went with this. I figured, I mean, additional will give us value from this character because, I mean, essentially the card is, well, I don't know, is it mainly Goku in base and then becomes Solo Piccolo? And it's kind of both of them. It literally is both of them in base, but Goku is greatly stacking attack, right? So, I mean, if the problem is, like, you look at that and go, yeah, so we go additional. But then he just goes additional normal, additional normal, additional normal every time we proc it, and then it's a worthless ability, right? So, I mean, I'm not falling in love with that, but if this character's super elite, maybe I will just swap it to that stronger silver. Let's just hop in. They're definitely going to be intended for the Saiyan Saga team, because if we jump on over, we'll see they have two 220% teams, Vegeta and Nappa, and 10th Anniversary Vegito. I'm not the biggest fan of the 10th Anniversary fusions. I mean, we could run them, but yeah, definitely not really the biggest fan again. So, all right, let's jump in. Goku and Piccolo, let's see how good these boys are after their EZA. Alright guys, we are back in here. Now, the battle motion, hell yeah, dude. I love that Dokkan has decided we're giving battle motions to all these, like, new EZAs. That's huge. So, this character is going to do a lot of good stuff, right? This character, the STR Piccolo and Goku, honestly, they kind of disappointed me. Like, I just felt like damage numbers, defense numbers, damage of the standby special beam cannon all felt very low. Piccolo can struggle for ki as well. Ki is a major issue for the character, but very clearly they're designed to be used with this EZA LR. Like, I mean, you look at their kits side by side, it's like this character's like should be very good in slot 1. Piccolo's meant to be run in slot 2. Right, once we use the special beam cannon, the Solo Piccolo will change the whole field of orbs to physical and STR, which is clearly set up for the STR Goku, right? Like, these characters were designed to be made together, like, made to be run together. So I want to keep a very open mind on this LR, STR, Piccolo, and Goku, now that we have their best partner here. I mean, even link-wise, right? It's going to be massive right here. We have experienced fighters, solid support, in-fighter, tough as nails, shocking speed, fierce battle, and legendary power. Those are the links that we have active right here. And if we take a look at this, right, you know, their best singing partners is, you know, the Piccolo and, I mean, Goku and Piccolo, well, okay, wait, this Piccolo right here. And then the Goku is not quite on there, although no, there he is right there. I'm getting mixed up, my bad. Yeah, so we got the Goku and Piccolo right there. And don't forget, we have the massively powerful Tough as Nails link. I've had comments and people pointed out to me like, oh, you should use Nappa more often for Tough as Nails, right? Because if we go over here, Nappa has Tough as Nails. But we've had major issues with Nappa getting killed after his first turn. I do not like to just go into Nappa and waste this until we're going to really use it for, like, the last phase of these bosses. I don't like going into Nappa early, right? I'd much rather save this for when we're likely going to use his active skill against, you know, Super Saiyan 3 Goku or, you know, Majin Vegeta or one of these really tough bosses towards the end. I don't like just using Nappa just for his link. No way. All right, let's go. We can hit this. Looks like Piccolo is still... No, that fell perfectly. Okay. Perfect, we can do that. And we can hit this right here to get the extra support with Vegeta's support. Damn, okay. All right, let's see how Goku and Piccolo are going to do right here in terms of numbers. Remember, they're rainbow orb changing as well, which is huge. Damn, 44 million That's already stronger, like, usually what I've seen stronger than Piccolo in slot 2. There's a super attack. Every super they do greatly stacks attack. So we're massively increasing the damage that solo Piccolo is going to do. And, whatchamacallit? Solo Piccolo and the other character. Well, the special beam cannon, solo Piccolo, all of it. Damn, okay, we just... That's the hidden potential system additional super, right? Holy shit. Bro, first run, we immediately hidden potential system additional super? Are you kidding? That's like a dream come true. I saw this in a dream. Alright, we dodged the super. Ooh, Piccolo is... His stats were much higher than I'm used to right there. Yeah, okay. So I do think Piccolo and Goku are going to be looking a lot better next to this EZA. This is great. We did have Raditz support, and we did have Vegeta with his strong support, the HAL Orb plus the Rainbow Orb. But already, we're looking quite good. That was a nice turn. All right, let's just come back next rotation. Wow, we're moving a little faster than Saiyan Saga used to as well. So next turn, we'll be able to swap just into Goku. And we can talk more about what Goku and Piccolo, what their kit's looking like. All right, guys, here we are on our next rotation. Okay, so remember, Goku... right, is constantly stacking defense hugely. What should we... Let's maybe get orbs with them first. Then we'll go ahead and swap into Goku, is what we'll do. Because remember, once we change into Goku, he's going to do some STR orb changing. Like, if he changes the tech orbs, that's going to be huge. But remember, as ridiculously stupid as it is, Goku... can change STR orbs into STR orbs. So let's hope he doesn't do this. So let's swap into Goku right here. And then I want to talk more about Goku and Piccolo as well.
おめえとっておきの新しい技っての出来上がったって本当か。まあな。だがこの技は気をためるのにやたら時間がかかる貴様。その間奴と一人で戦って注意を引きつけろ。分かった。食い止めてみっか。せいぜい踏ん張ってくれ。
All right, great. So we got that out now. Wait, no, he did change them. What did he change? Like AGL orbs or in orbs? He did change one of them into STR orbs. All right, so Goku and Piccolo. I just want to briefly go over like what we saw last turn, right? So remember, this character is designed to sit in slot 1, which is really nice. Usually they don't do that. Like, it's not that common where an EZA character like this is just going to be like a slot 1 in the hardest fights, right? Like, that's pretty good. All right, look, they got 35% damage reduction right here. They're guarding. There's the Rainbow Orb changing. More damage reduction. And then even more damage reduction right here, right? So that gets us up to 55% damage reduction. Then we get 15% more right there. We got additionals all over, defense all over. And then here's one thing about the dodge. I guess I should have mentioned this earlier with the dodge build. So up until we get hit 7 times, they get this 3 key and 300% defensive bonus. That's because once we get hit 7 times, we're actually able to use the active skill Special Beam Cannon. Or I guess we could do it if HP falls below 50%. Some of these bosses are really tough, so we could hit that level. But, I mean, here's the thing. I felt like just giving them as strong of a build as I could, which, well, I guess, to be honest, I'd feel a little bit better about them if I had even the dodge on the silver equip as well. But, hey, our first turn, we did get the hidden potential system additional super, so I'm feeling really good about that. Bro, if we start hitting hidden potential system additional supers consistently, oh, that'll feel so good. All right, let's look at their stats. Remember, Goku gives support with STR orbs. We're going to hit his max support right here, 6 orbs. All right, so Goku and Piccolo, they're going to jump up quite a bit. Remember, we still have a lot of these links up, including Tough as Nails, which gives more damage reduction and a massive amount of defense right there. It's 5% damage reduction, 20% defense. A hugely powerful link right there. All right, so let's go. Let's see how we do. Remember, this Goku is very powerful. But, I mean, you know, we do have true type advantage. All right, so we're up to 51 million. Remember, every super we do is greatly stacking attack. So we've got this guy ready to go, and we've also got STR Goku building up to the special beam cannon as well. So maybe with some luck, we could double special beam cannon Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Although I don't want to underestimate... Wait, did we just do 2? Is that just 2? Okay, double digits. That's beautiful right there. Yeah, I guess... Yeah, because when activating the active skill or attacking on 24 key, it's a 70% chance of an additional super. We failed that, and we failed the hidden potential system additional super. So that's what happened. We failed the hidden potential system, and their additional proc is just... It could be an additional super. It's not normal. That could be a super. Which is unfortunate, because if it... Remember, the hidden potential system additional could trigger on every attack you do. This works for, like, counters and active skills and shit, too, by the way. Every attack you do, the hidden potential system additional can trigger, right? And that's why, like, a character that attacks a lot, you don't need to give them, like, 30 additional and shit, because you're going to get diminishing returns, right? Because it has a chance to trigger for every attack you do. But a character like this, who does, like, it's either a super or nothing, right? Additional normals are frustrating, yeah. But even if we did the additional normal, it would still then be another chance to proc the hidden potential system additional. But because they either have the super or nothing, we got nothing. And then they didn't, you know, potentially have, the additional normal there instead to then trigger the hidden potential system. So we only did 2 supers right there, which is unfortunate. Goma is at only 1 hit. That's beautiful. All right, so we get... Oh, this Vegeta has 0 attacks? Ah, it doesn't matter. Fuck it. Whatever. Okay, I guess I'll just cut to next turn. Here, let's try and set this Vegeta up to get that support just in case. But Vegeta's very good. I don't think we'll have any difficulties here. All right, we'll come back. I brought Goma. Like, full Saiyan Saga is pretty, gonna be much better. But obviously, I mean, running one of the gods of the game right here, Goma, I mean, having him on the team raises our chance to win by 75%. I don't know, something like that. Goma's just so good. And then right there, oh, damn, hidden potential system additional normal. Don't forget Goma's, and this is why Goma is, like, just so easy to always fucking run. Goma's 12-key super gives that massive defensive buff. So we're going to be looking good next turn. All right, let me show this, because Vegeta... Pretty sure Vegeta could just eat this shit and we're chilling. This Super Saiyan 2 Goku hits really hard, but Vegeta's a demon. Let's see how Vegeta handles this. We got a lot of normals though, which does suck ass. All right, let's see. Yeah, those normals could be the death of us. Nope. Vegeta's him. Don't forget it. All right, we have everything lined up perfectly. Goku lived with a sliver of HP, which is honestly, like, best case scenario. And we could potentially get a lot more hits right here. So we've been hit 4 times, only 3 in order to get the special beam cannon. Damn, I do want to save a bunch of these STR orbs here for Goku. I mean, we want that support hitting us, but there's no way. They're not going to be in danger. Oh, but wait. Their ability, does it turn off immediately? Before receiving 7 attacks in battle. It does. Yeah, but 5, 6, 7. Okay, I think we'd be good. All right, I could hit this to maximize damage for the other special beam cannon, but we do want to get more STR orbs right here. 3 is what we could get. To get the support for Goku and Piccolo. The support would be pretty huge. What do we have? 6 supers? This is going to be better than just the other one. Okay, we'll hit this. Alright, so Goku and Piccolo, let's go. If this Goku supers right away, that'll be good, because he will hit really fucking hard. Yeah, we do get hit by it. Perfect. Let's see. This is a very hard hit. Damn. Wow. Okay, we don't have the special beam cannon up. That's okay. That's okay. 61 million they're up to now. Damn, they did tank that, though? I know they have true type advantage, but still, like, fuck, dude. What do we do here? Do we just Nappa? We just Nappa into Goma on turn 9? That's what we do? Nappa into Goma. Ah, damn. You know, I maybe am filled with a little bit of regret One more hit, and we would have had a really powerful special beam cannon next turn. Yeah, I think I'll probably Nappa right here. Let's just do it. What? How many hits does Goma have? Only one? I guess he could fail this, death. Chances of that are not high. We can hold. Let me. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. All right, Vegeta will get a super right there. I'll hold back. We'll hold back. I was strongly considering using Nappa right there. Goma needs to dodge just one time. There we go. Okay, we can't be killed. Nice. We do get hit by this, but we still have 99% damage reduction. Okay. Perfect. All right, chat. We're chilling. I could try and go a little bit slow here with Super Saiyan 3 Goku to maybe try and get that. We could potentially do a finish with the physical special beam cannon. We could try it. I don't think, like, at this point in the fight, once we swap to Piccolo, there's no way Piccolo is going to be able to sit in slot 1, though, right? I don't think so. It's just, no. For sure not. He won't be able to. So we'll see what happens. So what we could aim for is, if we hit to turn 10, I bet you, like, double special beam cannon would definitely kill him. Like, he's not going to have enough HP. Like, we'd hit turn 10, and he'd be out of here. Oh, actually, this is really bad. Because Goku... Let's see what happens on this next turn. Because his defense, like, untriggers as soon as he gets that 7th hit. Let me see. Alright, so keep in mind, Goku is going to super attack right away. Oh, dude, this could be... Could we... No way we get popped right here. I think we might potentially get popped right here. Let's hit this. Let's make sure we get all of our orbs. Luckily, Goku created the right type of orbs this time. Okay. I'm going to use Vegeta's active right here. Let's just pop this. We're definitely not going to need Nappa from this Vegeta right here. So we can just pop this. This will also give the Goku's extra attack. All right, we'll hit this. Okay. Let's see what happens. So now we lost defense. Oh, we dodged it. Okay, that might have been huge, dude. That might have been a huge fucking dodge right there. Wait, I'm gonna stop hitting these. Let me stop. Because we're gonna want the special beam cannons anyway. Because we can go into next rotation, and then we could just drop Goma's giant form, wipe away the supers, and then I bet you Super Saiyan 3 Goku will still be alive. Alright, so we're going to have a really fucking hard-hitting special beam cannon. So I'm going to assume we'll be able to use both special beam cannons to kill on turn 10. I'm going to assume that. Nice, there's 3. Perfect. We got one more on us? Another hidden potential system additional super? We can do it. I believe in the heart of the cards. I believe. Yup. Easy. Okay, cool. Remember, every one of those, 50% attack stack. Every single one. That's so good. Nice. Alright, I mean, I think we should be good back there. I mean, I do have high confidence in Vegeta. So, let's see how this goes. Oh, no, it's in slot 2. Okay, well, we dodged anyway. Slot 2. Look at me. Okay, Goku, yeah, let's not do too much here. Let's not do too much. Let's chill. Do I care about winning? Or showcasing? Showcasing. I think I'll go into Goma's giant form and not use... Oh, I don't know. Damn, Vegeta. God damn, Vegeta. Chill, dude. Fuck. I don't know. But here... Okay, here's the... Okay, so let's discuss our options right here. So, next rotation, we drop the 2 Special Beam Cannons, but then our butthole is gaping wide open for Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Because Piccolo ain't going in slot 1 once we drop the Special Beam Cannon. So, it's kind of like... We need to drop both Special Beam Cannons and kill. We do. Let me go Goma, and we'll use Goma's... Wait, no, actually, I'm gonna... Psych. Hang on. Alright, gamers. I'm getting a little antsy in the pantsy. I'm liking this physical Goku and Piccolo. And I'm liking the combo of the 2 Goku and Piccolos together. So it's getting a little like, whew, again, like I said, getting a little antsy in the pantsy here. Oh, that? Huh. So that definitely will trigger Vegeta's support. So Vegeta's support of the AGL Orb and the Rainbow Orb is up. Now we hit this. And then now we use Goma Giant form. So we keep those orbs, right? Sorry, again, you guys know me. I get a little antsy in the pantsy, right? I'm such a goose sometimes, man. All right, let's see how this looks. Yeah, okay. The Special Beam Cannons will definitely kill. We don't need to do anything super crazy here. Let's obviously save the STR orbs. We do want to clear the STR orbs out once we're actually kind of like building up damage of the Special Beam Cannons. All right, we should be completely good to go here. All right, Goma. I guess we'll skip through this. Super Saiyan 3 Goku attacks a lot. All right, guys. Just to be on the safe side so that, like, no fucking bullshit happens, I'm actually going to pop Nappa's active right here, but I'm then going to put him in slot 1 so he doesn't go super crazy with damage. That'll also keep Goma from going super crazy with damage, and then the 2 Special Beam Cannons can kill next turn. I am going to play this because this shit is so damn fire. Alright, now, I do think Nappa can get popped right here from a crit normal, but it's not enough to kill him, and then that'll trigger his 100% damage reduction. And then, obviously, we don't have to worry about STR Nappa at all, right? I know I want to get a lot of orbs for the Special Beam Cannons, but... No, yeah, that would be the smartest thing, huh? It definitely is. Okay, we'll hit this. I'm not making any mistakes. We're good. Let's go. All right, so, again, a crit normal might pop a lot of... No, it doesn't. 0. Nice. Yes, nice. Again, no offense to EGL Nappa, but a lot of the times I'm not super trusting him. Oh, that's good. Oh, what? Well, actually, wait. Whoa, Nappa failed. He failed all of his additional procs, though. Hold on. All right, okay. It's possible I held back too much because I wanted to leave a lot of HP for the Special Beam Cannons that will now lose because of it. But, I mean, the point is just to get the Special Beam Cannons off anyway. Hidden Potential System Additional Normal, of course. Because it's just once we go to Piccolo, Piccolo is definitely not going to have enough defense for slot 1. It's just going to be Hidden Potential System Dodge or die. Okay, well, alright, regardless, let's drop this. Let's see how this is gonna be, baby. Woo-wee! Alright, here we go. Piccolo, any chance we could just kill with this? No way, right? The second Special Beam Cannon should kill, though. I mean, we could even drop this, and then we could put Raditz in slot 1, Piccolo in slot 2, and then Goku in slot 3. And then that way we'd be able to get the full amount of orbs, right? So, wait, let me just quickly jump on over here talking about this. So we're going to be able to drop the Special Beam Cannon, right? Massively going to do huge damage. We got crazy amount of supers, 11 supers, no additional normals, which is awesome. I love that. So we got built up a lot of damage, right? Once we do the special beam cannon, it's going to hit hard. It's probably going to do over 100 million. And then we're going to go into Piccolo. And then Piccolo is going to change all orbs to physical and STR. And then this is where this character is so obviously designed to be run with like this guy, right? Because, well, actually, it's going to be right here. We're going to get so many charges. And then that's going to juice the other Spirit Bomb. Or special beam cannon, sorry. We're used to the standbys being the Spirit Bombs, right? This guy definitely could be very strong defensively, but like you see this, right? Like some time has to go by. Like we got to like build up a lot of these stats, right? Because Piccolo greatly stacks defense on every super attack. So this character, this could be like such a dominant Festival of Battles character, like actually so ridiculous. Like one of the best characters in the game for Festival of Battles, this Goku and Piccolo. That's gonna be so much fun to do. Okay, so let's pop the special beam cannon. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Whoa! I thought that was going to hit much harder than it did. What the fuck? I'm just kind of like, damn, dude. How much crit do they have? It's 50% crit? We should reset that for a crit, yeah? Yeah, they have 50% crit. Because when attacking with 18 key, 20% crit. When activating active skill or attacking with 24 key, 30% crit. But this is something we could crit fish for this. And don't mind me, I'm going to. Alright, another failed crit. Alright, that's okay, that's okay. Next time is the charm. Next one is the charm. Right here, right here, right here. Damn, okay. Really? It's a 50-50 coin flip. Oh, chat. No. Dude, it's a coin flip. Bruh. Okay. Can we just... Okay. Just... my phone died. Okay. Well, that'll kill the momentum of this video. I guess I gotta let my phone charge. Dude. Geppy. One-on-one right here. Man-to-man. Listen. When we're dropping Special Beam Cannon, Spirit Bomb, one of these, like, ridiculous... huge, massive attacks, right? Oh, wow, huge. It's got to be a guaranteed crit. Like, it's just not fun. You're just killing fun. It needs to be a guaranteed crit. And like, I know someone could go, well, you could do a crit build, and it's like, yeah, we could. But I did that for GT Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and they never crit. So, just saying. Guys, we're back. I got 7%. I just want to get through this run, then I can let it charge a little bit more. Bro, are we really... Is this truthfully what's going to happen here? No crit? Wow. Bro, legitimately, we are legitimately failing like 8 coin flips in a row. I'm just so unlucky in this game, man. Bro, some of these, like, videos, like, I don't even know how it's possible. Alright, I don't... Alright. I mean, dude, 50 million for all that? I mean, we're hitting like a feather. That's hitting like a feather, dude. 50 million? Why don't we tickle his ball sack, too? 50 million for this? We got 11 stacks! Alright, let's do this. Fellas, please. Oh yeah, look how worth it was. Okay, we're in business because we're gonna kill now. And then wabam. You gotta love that shit. Okay. Now let's see what Piccolo looks like right there. Okay. Oh yeah, look how low his defense is. He'll quickly round into shape, but he's got no shot in slot 1 against... I mean, in my opinion, this is the hardest fight in the game. Although, to be fair to the people who hate Dokkan right now, this fight does go away, like, tomorrow or something. Right, so, yeah, he is the hardest fight in the game, technically. Right now. for the next day. Okay, let me just switch over quickly. So, Piccolo does have this. No, I'm sorry. This right here. His first turn. The guard and damage reduction. But then after that, he loses it. Well, I mean, we are going to get the guard once we hit this right here. Actually, hang on. Yeah, let's get those orbs first. And then talk about what is... Because I was going to cover that he needed those orbs. But it does give him the defensive boost right away. So we'll hit... I guess they made it so it doesn't matter. Remember, when you change all orbs to two typings like this, physical and STR, it's RNG. It's just a 50-50 if it's on the left or the right side. For Piccolo's purposes, it doesn't matter, because each side he's going to get at least 11. So we'll hit this. Wha-bam! And that's going to massively buff this. Surely this is killing range, right? Surely. Okay, so, yeah, okay, wow, yeah, his defense did explode quite a bit right there. All right, if we don't kill with the special beam cannon right here, we are going to have to reset. So, let's hope that this kills. Let's hope so. Absolute cinema. And we end with the KO screen. 999999999 across the board with a crit. Wow, dude. Okay, that was a great first run. And I do feel like this character definitely working a lot better next to the EZA LR. That's good. I'm glad all throughout that video I was saying it, right? Like the rainbow video, I was like, yeah, I'm not loving this, but we're going to hold out our opinion at least until the EZA comes out. Damn, yeah, we did do this in one try, right? Like, that was not too bad. I guess one criticism I do have for Piccolo and Goku, I mean, you guys obviously will know instantly what I'm going to say, is maybe a little bit higher crit chance than a 50-50 coin flip would be good. Maybe just saying, but wow, great first run. All right, why don't we go into maybe like a shorter fight? Maybe we'll go touch base with Bio Broly and see how things will go. Yeah, let's do Bio Broly next. Remember, we don't really have the luxury to go to like 50 different teams, unfortunately. Like, we are going to have to stick to the Vegeta and Nappa team. I mean, Vegeta and Nappa do have a large roster. There is that. All right, chat, loading into Bio Broly. All right, we can see how things are going to go right here. Now, we really... I might start with Piccolo in slot 1 right here so we can get a couple of stacks. But the one thing about this is I am curious to see how the EZA physical Goku and Piccolo, how are they going to do? Oof. Oh my god, our rotations were really bad. Okay. All right, I'm gonna start with Piccolo in slot 1 right here. I'm going to let Piccolo just... I'm going to let Piccolo go in slot 1. Remember, Piccolo's got the support and shit like that. You don't really want to run him in slot 1. But, I'd like physical Goku and Piccolo to get a little bit of stacks. And then what we can also do right here is we'll put physical Goku and Piccolo in front of Bio Broly once he's built up. And his damage is way higher anyway. And Piccolo has, what, 70% dodge right here? But we also have the dodge build on him, which is going to be very strong. Beautiful. Good crit, good crit. Get them crits. Get the supers, like crit super, crit super, crit super. That's exactly what we're looking to see. All right, 20 million right here for Goku and Piccolo. Now, obviously... What is this? Because we were at 20, we were at 23 key. Because when attacking with 24 key, we get 100% attack, 30% crit, and the 70% chance to an additional super. We missed the hidden potential system again, huh? All right. Well, we got a couple of stacks. We can come... Well, I was going to say we can come back next turn, but... I probably should kind of, like... not come back next turn. Because we got to live this turn. Well, I guess I could do an AGL Nappa. So we have two options. We could go Tech Raditz or AGL Nappa here. I probably shouldn't do Raditz, huh? Wait. No. Yeah, Nappa. What the fuck was I talking about? Anyway, we're chilling. All right, let's see. Does Raditz get us through right here? I'm not sure. Not sure. Yeah, this is not a good opening rotation right here. Okay. We probably still have to dodge the normals, though. Probably. Once Raditz dodges the normals and we confirm he lives. One more. Alright, we'll come back next turn. Alright, guys, here we go. Let's get these boys, Goku and Piccolo, in slot 1. And let's see how we do. So, you guys remember the whole thing, right? Dodging is great for winning. Sometimes maybe not so good for showcasing. So, here's what we'll do. We're going to put them in slot 1. If they get hit, we can see if they can take it. I don't think they probably can, but we do have Tough as Nails up, so maybe I'm wrong. But if we dodge it, I mean, we're just going to lead us closer to winning, and we're going to be able to stack and do all that good stuff. All right, so let's go. Let's see how we do. We got Nappa on rotation. He's supporting. Tech Raditz was in slot 1 last time, so he wasn't supporting. Okay, we get hit by it? They do die. Okay. So when it comes to, like, Bio Broly level damage, that is going to be too much for them to handle. Okay. I mean, yeah, Bio Broly is a mega demon. And again, that's pretty much, like, their best spot. I mean, I suppose we could have had, theoretically, like, the previous rotation could have had Tech Raditz in slot 3, which would give more support. And then, like, Goma, you know, who I frequently run on this team, he could do his 12-key super, which would also give nice defensive support. We could have had those, and maybe they would have just skated by. But, I mean, essentially, that's where that dodge build is going to come really in handy, I see. All right, guys, we're coming back in. Okay, so they're not going slot 1 here. So what we'll do is it will do exactly this. I was just about to say, I guess I could use Nappa, but yeah, right. We're not using Nappa here. We need two enemies to be able to do that right away. All right, let's hit this. So we got to go Goku and Piccolo like in slot 2 right here. Let's see how it's going to go. I could... This is a fight where we could just stick to Piccolo, STR Piccolo, and run him in slot 1. All right, goodbye Raditz. Remember, Raditz has, what, 80% dodge his first turn? And then, obviously, the dodge build as well. It's one of those... Raditz was one of those characters where they were crying, oh my god, no! You gotta have full additionals for stacks. And it's like, fuck that shit, dude. I know how this game is. We just need him to dodge, and we're good. Okay. Whew. Okay. It's in so many of these situations, man. You gotta dodge. That's what it is. It's like, all that shit sounds good on paper. Oh, doing this and doing that and doing that, but when we got demons like Bio Broly running around with that damage, bruh. 2 again? Fuck, man. That's happened quite a bit, huh? Where we've just done 2 attacks. So that's their regular super, and they get a, well, okay. I guess they do get an additional super as the first, after receiving an attack as first attacker in the turn, which we wouldn't be able to get. So we only could have done 3, which would have been the hidden potential system additional there. Goma hasn't been hit, so we don't need to do anything. We'll get some key right here, yeah. We'll hit this. And then I'm gonna save all these orbs for next turn. Yeah, I mean, okay, so one thing about the EZA Goku and Piccolo, they are gonna get countered a little bit by a boss that's doing what Bio Broly is doing. It's not, oh my god, he's supering for 20 million damage or whatever it is about Broly supers for. it's that stun effect. Like, these bosses that, like, stun or seal or do some shit like that, that is, like, gonna be a bit of a problem there. That is gonna be a bit of a problem for us. Okay. Vegeta and Nappa will just do their damage. We're not, you know, remember, Saiyan Saga's got to build up a little bit before we could start doing a lot more damage, right? Alright, keep going, Vegeta. Okay, very good. Okay. So again, I think we're gonna go with Piccolo and Sawonder here. We could go into Goku, but the thing is, Goku is not like a character who's eating this shit either, right? Like this Bio Broly Super. What we can rely on is Piccolo's dodge. That's what we need to use. The only thing is this character, I mean, we're not gonna get their Special Beam Cannon either in a fight like this. I mean, I'm not helping obviously with the dodge build, but I think that's better, right? We'll give him this big chunk right here. And then let's see what we got going on right here. Okay. Alright, we're not going to be able to do too many supers. I don't know. I'm definitely probably not loving... If we do a fight where they can't go slot 1, that really does just fuck up the whole flow of the character, right? Because we're missing out on so many additionals. Usually, the most amount of attacks is in slot 1. Although, on this turn, luckily, that's not happening. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a loss, too. Like, we're only going to hit so many dodges against Bio Broly before we're just not going to be hitting the dodges anymore. Alright. How many times does Bio Broly attack per turn? Where is it like? Is it 6 times plus the heal? Like, he doesn't even attack really that much. This is definitely not a good fight for them. Goku and Piccolo. Bio Broly attacks 8. He attacks. It's 8 actions, 7 attacks is what he does. Oh, I guess, I mean, I'm not loving them here. I might just go all out with active skills right here. I'm going to use Goma's active. I'm going to use both Vegeta actives. And I'm going to just try and eradicate Bio Broly. I'm not loving the combo of them in here. I mean, this guy, like, we could go into Goku and charge the Special Beam Cannon like slot 2 or 3. But, I mean, this character, I mean, they're going to be heavily nerfed. I mean, I guess if we took damage to fall below 50%, we could pop their Special Beam Cannon. The thing about this, the secondary way that they could trigger this, is it's just like, I mean, we'll get it when we get it. That's, like, an HP condition like that, that's pretty steep, right? This, well, I mean, for how I play, is pretty steep. But I do think that this is actually quite steep right here. So, alright, again, I think I'm gonna just go active skill crazy. We'll come back after all the active skills, see what it looks like. Alright, guys, looks like, yeah, that's what the triple active skill did right here. So, we're probably walking on out of here right now. If we get to this next turn, I guess we're just gonna have to rock STR Piccolo and stuff. Goma! Come on, bruh. Well, that sucks. That would've... Wait, I didn't notice... Wait, huh? Oh, I gotta remember to double check. You're ass fucking me right now. We got to this rotation, and it was when Bio Broly decided not to super. I didn't even notice when I went in the... I just always assume Bio Broly is gonna super. Bio Broly has like a super rare chance that he could just decide not to super. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Alright, thanks, Vegeta. That's pretty good. Yeah, this character is super good, by the way. I don't know. People, like... act like this character's not ridiculous. They are. To me, it's just... I wish Nappa, like, was a little more, like, predictable. Like, in how good his tanking is gonna be. That's all. That's all. But, like, yeah, Vegeta's really good. Alright, well, Okay. So, I mean, we did... Like, a lot of people still run Bio Broly endlessly. We did beat Super Saiyan 3 Goku first try, which is good. We're not ready to finish up yet, though. No way. Because we basically saw nothing of Piccolo, right? Like, we have to actually use Piccolo here, so... I guess we could go into, like, one of these, like, super weak fights that has got, like, an immortal enemy or something like that. I'd want it to be at least a little bit tougher than some of the ones we use. But let's go into a fight with an immortal enemy. Let's maybe, like, let Goku get, you know, at least 10 stacks, maybe more. And then we could start dusting off Piccolo and let Piccolo do some stuff here. The thing is, it's not going to be... I don't know how often we're going to see this Piccolo. Because, I mean, this character's really good. Right? Like, just like this. Like, when on a fight where we would actually be able to use Piccolo quite a bit, it would probably be when we get this up right here. When we actually are able to do it from turn 4. Or maybe it's some... Like, there are some ridiculous fights out there that have, like, 1,000,000 attacks right away. It would need to be something like that. Like, technically, we could do the Special Beam Cannon on turn 3, but that's not, you know, gonna be very likely. Let's just say that. I'll find some fight. We'll let Goku stack up, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, guys, here we go, here we go. We can do this, the Divine Wrath Immortal Will, right? Like, remember, there's the stage 4, which has the Immortal Zamasu. This one's got a Zamasu, who's just gonna sit there as well, so this will be really good. So, I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stack Goku up, right? Like, we've basically already seen, like, most of the shit we need to see at this point. Let's just try and show... Yeah, we'll hit this. Let's just try and show as much as we can of Piccolo once we can get to Piccolo, right? So we'll do this turn, and I'll come back once we're, again, at like 10 stacks with Goku or more. And then we'll get like a good look at how Piccolo works. Alright, perfect. So there we are up at 24 key. Hopefully we get a quad right here. But even just a triple is good enough for me. Oh, damn. Oh my god, yeah, this is a baby stage, huh? God damn. Alright. Well, even 3 is good. 3 is good. I'll take 3. Nice. Nice. Perfect, perfect. Alright, guys, we'll return. Probably like turn 10 or something like that. And we'll see how this will go. Triple right there, sure. Here's Goku Black Supering, but I mean, Goku Black is a baby, right? Like, so... these characters running are way above this. 51 for Piccolo. Definitely higher. Definitely higher next to the EZA. Definitely higher. Piccolo was not opening up with 50 in the Rainbow video, was he? I don't think so. I don't think so. So, alright, we'll come back at like turn 10 or something. Alright, gamers. So we are a little bit deeper in here. You guys can see we're on turn 9. 13 supers by turn 9. Definitely pretty good, right? Like, this character is able to pump out those stacks. Remember, Goku does greatly stack attack with every single one of these. Now, notice they're basically heavily debuffed at this point. Let's jump on over. So, remember, for their first 7 turns, they do get a decent amount of stats and abilities right there, right? And then before receiving 7 attacks as well. So, once those 2 are up, you know, we're going to be looking quite a bit weaker for the character, right? Like, stats, ki, like, everything, right? Even their orb changing, which is very unfortunate. So, you know, I do wonder, I feel like dodge has been fine, but, you know, it does, the fact that we are always working on this clock, we'll see. One thing I'll say is, like, if this was a character I'd use a lot more often, but here's the thing, like, we are just restricted to this Saiyan Saga team. I've explained many times, the way I'm using characters is like, I, you know, am using the new characters and characters on like the new characters team, or, you know, like Goma is on like every team, and he's just, he can cancel boss supers, and he's got the 2-turn defensive support, and he's invincible most of the fight. Like, it's just so easy to be using him all the time. This character, though, remember, we're pretty much locked to the Saiyan Saga team. I do think they're good, but maybe I'm thinking that they're a little bit less good compared to what I was thinking their EZA details to be. You know, it's funny. I think earlier in the video I was like, oh yeah, it's not typical where like an EZA character is able to just be a slot 1. I think a lot of the times they are going to be able to be a slot 1, but we saw what happened to Bio Broly. Now, Bio Broly is a little specific. I mean, he kills most of the game. Not like a ton of the game is able to just eat fucking Bio Broly hits, right? So, alright, let's just pop the Special Beam Cannon right here, and swap over to Piccolo, right? Kind of the big thing about this is I do, like, let's get some footage of Piccolo now. Sheesh, dude, the fact that we ended up just shy of all 9s does make me kind of want to redo that, like, dude, I can't, it never quit, bro, legitimately, the game fucking cheats, and we all can see it, man. Like, dude, I've done like 10 Special Beam Cannons tonight, and I've crit once. Like, this game fucking cheats, man. It definitely fucking does. Yes, it does. It fucking cheats, and it has a mind of its own. It's bullshit. Like, bro, it's a... We'll come back next time. I want that damn Special Beam Cannon to read all 9s, man. Alright, there we go. Cinema, cinema, cinema. All 9s across the board. That's what we're looking to see. Okay, so we kind of went over this with Piccolo. Oh, by the way, so don't forget, we'll keep an eye out for this. But when you do the Special Beam Cannon, it does hit you with an attack break, right? So we did trigger an attack break right there, which is really good. We've got an attack break on the board. Now, Piccolo here, keep in mind, he greatly stacks defense with every attack he does, right? Goku greatly stacks attack. Piccolo greatly stacks defense. And look at some of the stuff. As long as we get 11 key spheres, he'll get the permanent defense. He'll get the guard. He's got dodge as well. He's going to be a ferocious slot 2 or slot 3 character. And this is where the dodge, again, will really come in handy, is with this Piccolo to make him even stronger. Look at all these buffs he gets everywhere, right? He's orb changing. I mean, he's doing a lot. I do kind of just wish that maybe it was a little bit easier to get into this Piccolo mode. I mean, I know, you know, what we could talk about is, oh, it's not too bad to, I can't think. I'm getting frustrated, but it's not too bad to get hit 7 times. Yeah, well, some of us, it fucking is, okay? All right, let's see how Piccolo does in this turn. Goku has got a massive amount of STR key spheres on this turn, so Piccolo is getting massive defensive stats. Remember, Piccolo is greatly stacking defense. Let's see how this is going to go. I think that this LR, this physical LR, Goku and Piccolo... wait, what? Oh, damn. That's a 171? Uh-huh. And then he gets an attack break as well, by the way. Which we just, you know... Damn, he's pretty good. We got hit, actually. Okay. I mean, I don't think there's an enemy in here that's actually going to be able to damage Piccolo, though. I don't think so. Right? It's like, we're fighting Super Saiyan 3 Goku and his fucking crits? Yeah, but... Not anything in this baby event. Okay. I guess we could just probably let the rest of this fight play out. Just getting some more footage of Piccolo. Oh, I guess is what we'll do. Yeah, this is going to be a really fun Festival Battles character, that's for sure. I like them. How could this character be better? I mean, I would almost say... I guess the two things... One... Well, I guess 3 things. Okay, yeah, I guess I have like 3 points I can make about making the character better. Number 1, I mean, it's not something that would have been fixed with their EZA, but I mean, maybe less than 7 fucking hits would be good. But, I mean, you know, that's not something that would have happened with their EZA. The other thing that I think would be a little bit better, maybe if they were a little stronger defensively in turn, or slot 1. They are pretty good, but, I mean, I don't know. Maybe giving Goku at least a bit of dodge, like when it's just Goku and Piccolo, maybe giving them a bit of dodge would have been good. Although I know they have to get hit, though. That's probably why they wouldn't do that, but... You know, like, they don't really have a defense against, like, Bio Broly or something. And remember, there are enemies all over the game who are, like, guaranteed to slot 0 super, and then they hit you with a debuff, right? We have Tamagami 1, we got the Goku in the Seriously Serious fight, we got Bio Broly, right? It's just a frequent bag of tricks that Dokkan goes to, where a boss will debuff you, you know, with a seal or a stun or something like that in slot 0. So, like, maybe if they had a little bit, like, just a little bit of dodge. But it all comes back to the worst mechanic at this point. Like, right now, the biggest trigger for me is characters that have to get hit. It's just always frustrating. And then the third thing, enough, dude. Any of these big, like, build-up standbys and actives, they need to be fucking guaranteed crits. It's not 1945 anymore, okay? You can give them guaranteed crits. When you drop a Spirit Bomb, when you're dropping the Special Beam Cannon, right? Like, when we get the Tournament of Power, Blue Kaioken Goku Spirit Bomb, it better be a fucking guaranteed crit, okay? It fucking better be, man. We're not trying to deal with this nonsense, okay? We're not trying to deal with this nonsense of it never crits. Ain't no one got time for that. All right, so... we have a very good situation. As you guys can see, we'll be able to have 7 out of 7 links activated, which is really good. Piccolo's link set is Experienced Fighters, Solid Support, Infighter, Tough as Nails, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. So this is what Piccolo is rocking in terms of that link set. And we can see his best linking partners. He's hitting 5 with Goku, and then the other 2 links Glorio is giving us. So, alright, we could probably make this the last attack, huh? Of the video. I guess maybe we'll just... We could just finish it out, but yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so... Oh, here. So here's what Piccolo looks like. Let's hit this right here. I don't think we need to worry about that killing Goku Black. And then Piccolo is sitting right there. Pretty good. Alright, let's hit this. And then we have Glorio as well. No way that's going to one-shot this Goku Black, right? Alright, let's go. Goku Black has 120 million HP. I don't think STR Goku's going to do 120 million. He's not doing 120 million with this Dokkan attack. No way. Because it's also an AGL boss. Well, let's see. I guess I'll be frustrated if he does, but, I mean, we'll still be able to get Piccolo looking nice next turn, right? Yeah, he didn't kill. Good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, sure. Alright, let's see what we're looking like right here, Piccolo. 177 this kid gets up to. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. And then he's just stacking defense. Stacking defense away. Alright, we'll come back and we'll let Piccolo finish off this fight here. Alright guys, let's wrap these boys up. Let's do this right here. We can go ahead and get the Goku support. So obviously in this last run we were juiced up nicely, right? We do have Tech Raditz, we got Glorio, we got all the big boys giving us support. Alright, so we'll be able to get one more turn of Piccolo after this. We can take a look at what his defense is and we can finish up. So, I mean, this character is very good. Is this a character I'd consider a top 10 LR? It does feel like they're definitely, like, in the discussion at least, right? It is hard, though, because it's like, we do have to consider the other fucker, right? Like the STR Goku and Piccolo. Like, they are kind of like a package deal, basically, right? Sorta. I mean, I don't know. Is that sorta? They are, right? Okay, yeah, there's the damage for Zamasu. Yeah, hold that, bitch ass. Alright, we're chilling too, because even if Zamasu maybe could have done a little bit of damage to us, Glorio attack broke him. So, this Zamasu's going to get cooked. We did good in terms of our charges of the other special beam cannon, but there's no reason to do that. We're here to see Piccolo, not the STR special beam cannon. Yeah, but this is a great EZA. Dokkan, I mean, I don't know. How do I feel about the LR STR character? I need to think about it more, but Vegeta's not gonna one-shot. So we could use Vegeta to buff Piccolo's damage. Vegeta won't one-shot. Zamasu's got like 180 million HP or something. This is not gonna one-shot. Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay, yeah, perfect. Alright, that'll buff Piccolo. Piccolo, what are we looking like, my boy? So, oh my god, dude. So he's at 2.2 million defense right there. I mean, keep in mind, he does get 5 key and 200% attack and defense when we get 3 key spheres, right? And then he also is getting 200% defense when he gets hit. Yeah, but I guess the thing is he doesn't have the damage reduction and guard anymore, though. Fuck, yeah. That's the thing. No, he does. Dude, the guard is mixing me up. He does have guard, but he doesn't have the damage reduction anymore. Well, let's hit... This is fine. Let's hit this. So he jumps up. Then we hit this. He's going to jump up again. Phew. Yeah, he's... Okay. Because, I mean, we're, what, like 9 million defense? Something like that when he gets hit right here. I think Zamasu supers for 7 million, by the way, so... oh, there's our highest number so far. 211. Hey, Zamasu, fuck off, kid. You bitch. Damn, yeah, pretty good. We dodged that. I would have liked to have eaten that because it would have been double digits. But, yeah, there you guys go. Piccolo and Goku. Quite good. This... You know what's funny is, like... Dude, the celebration was really good. It's just, again, it's one of those, like, monthly celebrations where, like, a lot of, like, most Dokkan players aren't, like, super invested in the game, right? Like, it's like Golden Week will come around, and I bet you people will be more interested, but this celebration, for the most part, has been very good. But it is more important, more crucial to hit those major celebrations, but I do really like this EZA Piccolo and Goku, and it does make me feel a little bit better about the STR Goku and Piccolo, too. The STR Goku and Piccolo, they're definitely nowhere even near top 10, I think. Fuck, no. No way, right? Am I crazy? I don't think so. The EZA Goku and Piccolo? Maybe. Maybe. Alright, guys! There was the LR Goku and Piccolo. Not bad with the boys. Not bad at all. I did like what we saw from Goku and Piccolo here. Pretty good performance, I would say, throughout the video. So let's go ahead and jump on over. This is Desperate Onslaught, Goku and Piccolo / Piccolo. Because remember, it's the two of them, and then you exchange into just solo Piccolo. 200% leaders and beyond here. So we have two 220% teams. I am not the biggest fan of running the 10th anniversary fusions. I do like to avoid it wherever possible. I like to use AGL Gogeta sometimes for the juicing, but for the most part, I mean, you guys know how we like to handle it here. So they are just pretty much locked to the Vegeta and Nappa team. That's also a frequent criticism I've seen from a lot of players. So it's like, you know, like they want to try out the new LR, they want to try out this EZA, but like you have to have Vegeta and Nappa to do this, right? You know, the 220% meta, we're now, you know, a good, 15 months past it. Most characters at least have a good leader skill to be on, but I don't know. I guess the first 6 months of 220% leaders aren't very strong, right? So their leader skill is Saiyan Saga or Battle Wits, category key 4 and 170% to stats. Passive skill, preparation for the big attack. They get 300% attack and defense at the start of turn and 35% damage reduction. Then for their first 7 turns, they get 5 key, 150% attack and defense, guard, and then they rainbow orb change, everything except for physical and STR. So again, they're just completely designed to be run next to the STR, Goku and Piccolo, right? That's exactly what the point is, like completely. Then if there's another Saiyan Saga ally in the turn, they get 10% damage reduction before attacking, and then if there's another Earth Protecting Hero ally in the turn, they get another 10% damage reduction before attacking. After they get hit in slot 1, they get 3 key and a guaranteed additional super. Before receiving 7 hits in battle, they get 3 key and 300% defense. When attacking with 18 or more key, they get 50% attack and 20% crit. When receiving an attack with 18 or more key, they get 150% defense and 15% damage reduction. And then when they activate the active skill or attack with 24 key, they get 100% attack, 30% crit, and a 70% chance of an additional super. Now remember, you really would like that to be an additional with a 70% chance to be a super, because I explained the whole thing earlier in the video, but it gives you overall a higher chance to get that hidden potential system additional. So that is a little unfortunate, right? If it was, additional with a great chance of being a super, it'd be a little bit better there. They have the active skill, Special Beam Cannon. We could do this when they've been hit 7 times, or if HP is 50% or less, starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle. And this greatly raises attack temporarily, does ultimate damage to the enemy, disables the enemy's action once in the turn, and then exchanges with Piccolo. So having an attack break is good there. The damage is pretty good, right? We had the one time where it only did like 50 million, but then we, crit fished, which we can with this character. And it jumped back over 90 million damage, which was good. Their 12 key super attack is the Dragon Tiger Whirlwind Dance. They get a 50% attack stack, and they do colossal damage to the enemy. Their 18 key super attack, their ultra super attack, is the Dragon Tiger Gale Dance. They get a 50% attack stack, 50% defense for 1 turn, and mega colossal damage to the enemy. So they're stacking all over the place. 12 key multiplier, 150%. 24 key multiplier, 200%. The normal stuff you always see. Link set is experienced fighters, solid support, in-fighter, tough as nails, shocking speed, fierce battle, and legendary power. Here are their best linking partners. Yeah, funny enough, the Int Goku and Piccolo, they have probably my favorite OST in the game, even still, by the way. They could be an interesting combo to potentially utilize with this character. Hopefully they would come with a better team. Let me just pull them up quickly. And I just want to take a look at this Goku and Piccolo. They don't have many categories. We would want a new it's Earth Protecting Hero or Earthbred Fighter. One of those two is what we would want. Probably Earth Protecting Hero. But, it's not like Earthbred Fighter. Well, it has had a couple of recent leaders, but it's just all Earthlings and then 23rd World Tournament Goku. If either of those got, like, a big leader, and this character EZA'd, that could be interesting for this physical Goku and Piccolo. It could be interesting. Right, a lead for one of these 2 teams, and then this character EZA's in the same celebration. Yeah, not bad, not bad. But here's their best linking partners, including the Goku, the LR Goku, and Piccolo. And then, of course, we got this Piccolo right there. Pretty good. Next, let's go ahead and take a look at the category teams for the Goku and Piccolo. So they, of course, are a Saiyan Saga buff. Dokkan Frontier has certainly felt pretty frustrating. That last batch was very frustrating. And it's a very simple reason. It's because they did not spend any time buffing Namek Saga before dropping a Dokkan Frontier for Namek Saga. At least, I could look at this and say with all these extra Saiyan Saga characters, whenever they would step into Saiyan Saga Dokkan Frontier, it would be more fun. But I would want even more characters. Is it crazy to say? It almost feels like 11 years in, it's too early for Dokkan Frontier. 11 years in, right? Bro, seriously. All right, so there's Saiyan Saga, which obviously this celebration massively buffed. Plenty of EZAs, good summonable characters, big buff for the celebration. Then they are also on the Battle of Wits category team, which does have a nice roster. I would say this could be due in line for a new leader skill. I think this one, getting a new leader skill, would be very good. Then we're also here on the Joined Forces category team, which is good. Joined Forces doesn't really get too many new characters these days. Since tags have been a thing, we've had 2 LRs and a free-to-play character be a Joined Force unit. They used to spam the fuck out of Joined Forces, but now we don't see them very much. Then they're on All Out Struggle. This is a pretty, like, smaller roster of category, so great to get some more buffs for this team. Absolutely, right? Really good. Then they're also on the Connected Hope category team. Okay, cool. Connected Hope. Another, like, smaller category. Good to get more buffs there. They're also here on the Final Trump Card category team, which has now, you know, this is a team that's always going to be interesting and always going to have a lot of options, right? We do just have a ton of characters around, right, for this category. Then there's also the Earthbred Fighter category team that they're on, which is a very, very elite team. I would like to see, like, a strong, like, Super Saiyan type leader for this team. That would be pretty sick. Then they're also finally on the Earth Protecting Hero category team. We know the category that 10th anniversary of Vegito introduced into the game. Yep, pretty good. Okay, so there was that. Now, remember, they do have their exchange once you do the Special Beam Cannon active skill. After we've been hit 7 times in battle, or HP below 50% starting from the 4th turn. And then we would be able to swap into Piccolo. So remember, we do a massive damage with Piccolo, then we swap into him, right, which is good. He gets different super attacks, different passive. None of his links change, though. So let's jump on over to the Piccolo side, right? So Desperate Onslaught Piccolo. His passive skill, Piccolo's Trump Card. He gets 5 key, 300% attack and defense at the start of turn. Recovers 10% HP at the start of turn. Randomly creates rainbow key spheres. And then the first time you swap into him, he'll change the whole field of orbs. One side physical, one side STR. Frequent ability we're seeing a lot of characters have nowadays. But it's really good because you could set him up and set the STR Special Beam Cannon up, which is good. His first turn, he guards and has 50% damage reduction. Then with 3 key spheres obtained, he gets 5 key and 200% attack and defense. With 11 key spheres obtained, he gets permanent 300% defense and permanent guard. But he sets himself up to do that, right? I guess, what happens if you kill with this Spirit Bomb? Or, Special Beam Cannon, my bad. I guess, technically, this guy's passive would never be triggered, right? Because you would drop the Special Beam Cannon, hit the boss, then his passive would trigger after that. So if you kill the boss, this ability should trigger the next turn if you kill the boss with the Special Beam Cannon. Okay, so that's important because that sets him up to get this right here. The permanent 300% defense and guard. As the second or third attacker in the turn, he gets 50% dodge and recovers 10% HP at the end of the turn. The thing that's crazy, I remember this character was a fucking glass cannon, this Piccolo. When they first came out, I mean, to be fair, that was the original Red Zone meta, which is brutal. The most brutal. Since the Red Zone era started, it was the most brutal right when it started. It's never been that bad since. But this guy he would get killed so easily. He stacked defense even back then. That shit didn't matter. He got fucking blasted, right? Now, he is like a strong defensive character, right? I mean, guard, he's got the huge defense when he gets targeted, the dodge too. Again, this is strong ability. Second or third attacker in the turn, 50% dodge, and then recovers 10% HP at the end of the turn. When attacking with 18 or more key, he gets 150% attack, 30% crit, and then 70% attack if HP is 50% or more. When receiving an attack with 18 or more key, he gets 200% defense. And then when attacking with 24 key, he gets 100% attack, 40% crit, and he gets an attack break as well. His 12 key super attack is the explosive Moccasin. Might be Moccasin. Where he gets a 50% defensive stack and does colossal damage to the enemy. And then his 18 key super attack, his ultra super attack, is the special beam cannon, where he gets a 50% defensive stack, 100% attack for 1 turn, and does mega colossal damage to the enemy. And then his links are the same. Experienced fighter, solid support, infighter, toughness, nails, shocking speed, fierce battle, legendary power. Here's his best linking partners. And then there we go. There is the EZA LR Piccolo and Goku. I think that this is a very good character. I like them a lot. And they could definitely handle slot 1, I think, quite a bit. There will be a certain type of boss that can fuck with them, especially a boss that's able to stun or seal if they are consistently doing slot 0 supers. That could be a problem for them. But overall, I'd say this is a very good character. This is probably, like, if I would make a prediction on how good their EZA would have been, I think I would have thought that they would be worse than this, for sure, for sure. They exceed, like, so, like, again, like, if I go, like, okay, how good is, like, EZA God Goku's EZA gonna be? Like, how good is Android 21's EZA gonna be? How good is, like, LR Ribrian's EZA gonna be? Right, like, and I would give, like, you know, like, a guess right now. Like, if I had done this for, like, this character previously, I wouldn't have thought it was gonna be this good. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.